Hello. So I had a busy day today. Doing a bunch of work on the trailer. So I've set it up how I like for now. I'm gonna see how this goes. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while. I don't like committing and building things and setting them up if I haven't had the chance to use it for a bit. So I used the trailer all last season. I've used it for most of this season. And then finally kind of just woke up one day and decided that I was set up or that I was ready to set it up how I wanted. And played with some ideas, drew it up, mocked some things up, dry fit it, took the bike in and out a couple times today. And now I'm happy with it. So let's see what you guys think. And it's just might give somebody an idea. They might like, how it looks and how it works and go from there. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll point it out. So I've got tie down on the wall here, and I've got one all the way at the back. This is for the floor. So this wall stays open. It's the side with the door. It's the side that I like to walk up and down on, but if I have to strap something standing up, it goes on this wall here. Okay, well, let's see if that works. There you go. So it goes on this wall here. Now, on the other side, I've got a first aid kit. I have gone through this one. I've added a couple of things. If you guys buy a first aid kit off the shelf, it does not have a lot that's useful in it. And then I've got a whole pile of shelves. Let's turn this light because this is terrible. Now that I'm up here, I'll start from over here. Yeah, let's move this. Okay, sorry about that. So, first off, my broom was driving me crazy. It falls down, so I put 2 coat hooks. I put the broom. I bent the top eyelet on my spud bar so it hangs behind it. Got a bungee to hold them in the bottom so they don't fall, and then it also holds wheel chocks and a tongue lock. I've got a knife hanging on the wall, and then I built this shelf. It's kind of a funny angle, but it fits really nice. It clears the bike. It makes it so that I can still walk around. I can reach over, grab what I need. So it fits milk crates. It fits 2 6-gallon pails. I can put another one here, and then I can fit a second milk crate, both helmets. Underneath, I've got a wire. This is a heavy gauge fencing wire. It's the bottom wire for chain link. I've got a hitch. I've got a spare hitch. I've got a couple of locks. I've got shackles for recovery and towing. Carabiners in case I need to tow a machine or something like that. Whatever. I've got my straps all hang here, and then this one's nice and tight, so the straps hook in and behind and they won't fall or go anywhere. These are the ones that I use all the time, so they sit there. I did something kind of nifty. This hook is the one I use to tie the machine, but I always have a problem getting over there to hook it in and to loop it up onto the bike. So I put a hook here and it hangs, and then I can grab it, unhook it, thread it through the front of the ATV and tie it to the other corner there with the ratchet. This is a little junk collector. It's got, ice spikes, wrench, a couple of hammers, paper towel. This bucket has my tip-ups. My lugaloo is going to go here. That's why I needed space for 2. And then, my live scope and another milk crate. This is kind of my junk collector. It's got, dialytic grease. It's got a couple of tools, hardware, grease for the hitch. It's got waterproof gloves that are drying, an extra bait bucket, penetrating lube tape. And then my Otter box fits right on the wall. And then so does the Flambeau one up here. So that's a lot of rods that just fit right on the wall. If I'm not bringing these boxes, I can just lay stuff in there. And then buddy heater fits. So I can fit 2 buddy heaters and change, or my flip over seat and bracket for my Otter fit up here. And then I've got an extra hose sitting back here. I've got a couple of hooks. This was just the hooks for the bungee that I sacrificed for the wall. I pinched up here with strapping, and they're solid and they're not going anywhere. And then I can hang straps and stuff. So it's a little bit of a longer video than I meant to make, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. The bike fits. I've dry fit it. I'm real tight to that side there, but I never really use that side anyway. The bike's always parked tight to that side. So now with the tracks, I get it in right snug. It sits right against that eyelet. I turn the tracks a bit, and then I can walk up and down this side and get my sleighs in the back. It's a tight squeeze with all the gear I bring, but it works for me. So if you followed all of that, thanks for watching, and we'll fill you in on the next project.